Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan regenerals. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're looking good. I hope you're feeling good because we're going to get into it today. Okay, we have a jam packed reading for you. So come on in, sit back, relax, get a nice cup of tea because we are going to get into it. Today's reading is all about the person on your mind. The person on your mind, what do they want to tell you? Yes, you. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Wagwan Tarot and Tea. Come and join the Love and Light family around here, okay? We do tarot a little bit different around here. Okay, so come and join Wagwan Tarot and Tea. One love to you all. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So before we begin, okay, we have three piles: pile one, pile two, and pile three. See, just have sit down quick and just a little think what number is calling you. Okay, which number is calling you, and just go to that number. Okay, and be sure to have a nice cup of tea. To let us know in the comments what you are sipping on. Okay, I've got some tea. Okay, some cold teas like lemon and cucumber infused tea. Let us know what you are sipping on, okay? Put it in the comments down below. And before we begin, we like to just do some gratitude around here. Gratitude is a really good way to bring good energy, around us. So let's get into it, okay? Okay, thank you, universe. Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, ancestors, for the intuitive channeled messages that we are about to receive today. May the messages help us to use our intuition, to strengthen our intuition, and to use our discernment every time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we have pile one, pile two, and pile three. So be sure to sit back, relax, with a nice cup of tea as we get into these messages. Okay, and we'll see you on the other side. Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan generals. So we have pile one. Let's see what messages are under pile one. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to Wagwan Tarot and Tea. Come and join the Love and Light family around here, okay? And be sure to have a nice cup of tea so you can, while you gather all of these intuitive messages. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so we have, let's start with the oracle cards. Okay, so we've got a message from the spirit guides deck, and we've got a message regarding from the guardian angels, romance angels deck. Okay, so your beliefs are right for you. Your beliefs are right for you. Your beliefs are right for you. And we have a soulmate. So the person on your mind, this could be something to do with a soulmate energy, okay? But with your beliefs that are right for you, I feel like maybe there could be possibly maybe some thoughts or feelings that are different, that you may have a real strong love connection with this person or the person that's on your mind. But when it comes to maybe expressing and talking and communicating how you truly feel, there may be some kind of issues around that. So we're going to explore this further, okay? I'm going to take a quick sip of my tea, okay? And this is what we like to do around here. We like to vibe and chill and relax, and while we gather, these real intuitive gems. And when we get these intuitive gems, we say, whoa, we say, what, whoa, whoa, okay? And that's just another way of just like, whoa, the messages are coming in, okay? Because we like to use a little Jamaican patois as well. So you're gonna be learning a lot of stuff. You're gonna be learning about tarot. You're gonna be learning about Jamaican patois. Okay, we're gonna learn lots of things. We're vibing, good vibrational energy. That's what we do around here. Okay, all right. So let's take a quick sip, and we get into it. All right. Okay. So we've got the soulmate. We've got your beliefs are right for you, and we've got the Four of Pentacles. So we have the Four of Pentacles here. Ooh, okay. We have the Three of Cups, and we have the Five of Cups. So there is definitely some kind of, maybe some heartache, or I wouldn't say heartache, like a loss. I feel like there has been some kind of feeling of loss, but I feel like with the Five of Cups being here, there isn't. So let's go through this again. Okay, so with the Four of Pentacles now. Okay, the Four of Pentacles can represent the energy. The pentacles in general represent the energy of like stability, money, security, all of those kind of things. But with the Four of Pentacles, there could be some kind of when it comes to this person, there could be some kind of resistance or apprehension when it comes to their money, when it comes to their finances. It can also relate to, in terms of maybe it's wanting to set roots, building that foundation. There could have been issues around seeing things differently. What I'm getting is maybe seeing things differently, and that could have impacted on the union. So even if this person is a soulmate, this person on your mind is a soulmate that you get along very well with, when it comes to maybe certain things that you may agree with, because your beliefs are right for you. And this could be the case that your beliefs could be right for you, but then there is a kind of resistance on trying to see things from the other person's side. And I'm kind of getting this energy with the Four of Pentacles. This person's really holding on to what they believe on, but I feel like it's causing a kind of resistance on wanting to be more open-minded, to be more... like I'm kind of getting this person may... if they just like to eat, I'm getting meat and potatoes. They might just like have a very, very structured, very, this is how I do it. This is how I do things. And I feel like this could have maybe caused issues in your union. Okay, but I feel like with the Three of Cups, I feel like with the Three of Cups, the Three of Cups can represent that energy of celebration, collaboration, having good times with one another, the good times. I feel like there could be maybe reminiscing, or you could be reminiscing on those good times. But I feel like with the Three of Cups, there could also be, maybe you've noticed things went well when you were around other people, or when you're amongst other people. Things would seem to be really going well, and it may help to balance these kind of issues out, where if the person was very closed off. And I feel like maybe there could be something to do with their chakras being closed off, perhaps when it comes to their root chakra, how they generally see things, and possibly their crown. Okay, and like the heart is kind of also kind of covered. So it's like the heart, the sacral, they're all kind of covered. And I feel like this could also cause some issues there. Okay, and with this now, I feel like with the Three of Cups being here, there is definitely, it's kind of like reminiscing on the good times, how things was before, the person on your mind, like this person you get along well, like I'm getting the energy, you get deep down, you get along with this person, but it's kind of thinking about how you can overcome the differences that you have. And I feel like with the Five of Cups being here, there's a feeling of like missing what you had, or missing the company of this person. But I feel like with the Two of Cups being here, and again, look, we got back to soulmate. I feel like this is whether you can both come to terms or find a bridge. Look at this, we've got the bridge here, the bridge. Whether you can find a way of kind of, right, this is who I am, this is who you are, and we might see things differently, but over time we can find ways to kind of, if we're willing to work on it, we can take the time to learn how to agree to disagree. Even though this person could be your soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate, but you may not necessarily mean that because they're your soulmate you agree on everything. Okay, so a soulmate is somebody that could be your it could be a family member. Soulmate doesn't have to always be romantic, but a soulmate could be like a family member. It could be a pet, it could be a love interest. Okay, it could be possibly someone that you just doesn't always see. Maybe like you don't always agree with everything that they do, but you love them nonetheless. And it can also be like let's say a parent, a sibling, or a friend. But I feel like with the Three of Cups is that when you are genuinely together, you do get on very well. But then when you don't always see eye to eye, this it can then leave them feeling a certain way, and it can also leave that other person feeling the same way. But it's whether who's gonna come first, and be that bigger person and just say, look, I'm sorry. Sometimes we might get overboard with one another. Maybe saying someone's being like, I feel there's like a very stubborn energy here. A very stubborn energy that could be causing a lot of issues in this situation. But I feel like communication is the foundation to any successful relationship. If you are both willing to talk about things, I feel like you can overcome this. But again, you see, it says your beliefs are right for you. So if your beliefs are right for you, I feel like this can be, it's a very subjective in that what the person sees, and they could be easily, it can also be influenced by how they were raised, how they were brought up, what they saw, what they view, what they were taught. And this kind of impacted on their relationship. It can impact on the relationship they have with others. And I feel like maybe with the person on your mind, this could be what you've experienced, what you've seen, that maybe what you was brought up to believe, what you were taught, in your early socialization of being a child, or to your adolescence years, may have been very different. And I feel like maybe this person could be, maybe I'm kind of getting more it could be more conservative, more reserved, and perhaps you can be a bit more outgoing, a bit more more. I'm kind of also getting more one with kind of just seeing the world and seeing things differently. And I feel like this person, it's almost like I'm getting a yin and yang. They are your kind of like your opposite, but at the same time you get along so well. But at the same time, with those opposites, as they say, opposites attract. It's also whether you are both willing to then settle those differences. Okay, so we're gonna pull out a Jamaican proverb. Let's see what message comes from the Jamaican proverb, and we get some of that energy here, because they are very powerful. Okay, right, so be strategic. Look at that, be strategic. Eat with the devil, but give with a long spoon. So you must eat with the devil. So if you eat with the devil, give with a long spoon. So if you're gonna eat with the devil, imagine the spoon being very long before you give. But I feel like this is saying, Be strategic when dealing with difficult people. Why? Be strategic when dealing with a difficult when dealing with difficult people. Now, with the Four of Pentacles being here, and that's what we're saying, this person's got all of their kind of like, they're holding tight onto things. This person can be very, you know, it's like, well, this is how I know things, this is what I know, and this is what I'm getting. It's like, this is what I know, and I'm going to go into that ancestral to really give me that channel energy. This is all I know. So as this is all I know, you know, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. This is what I'm getting. So basically what I'm saying is, this person is giving this energy of, this is all I know, you know, and I'm kind of getting, you know, this energy of, this is how they are, this is, you know, if you like it or lump it, this is who I am, this is all I know. And I feel like through communication and through modeling behavior is how things can change. Like, I'm kind of getting this energy of, you know, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And I feel like you can teach an old dog new tricks, but again, it's about how the two of you can then see it as your beliefs are right for you. So I'm getting also, like, maybe in dates, or maybe you've gone on dates, and I feel like, again, I'm getting that sigh. Like, there might have been times where you've just kind of been like, come on, man, like, be a bit more romantic, be a bit more, you know, try a little, you know, just try a thing, I mean, just try something new, try something different. And I feel like this is what could have made you in the past, has felt like you have a love for this person, you admire this person, but at the same time you wish that they could just be a bit more open, try something new, try something different. And that's why I kind of get in that kind of maybe very reserved, or maybe kind of old-fashioned in maybe their manners, and again, it could be what they saw, what they experienced, and that has kind of largely influenced how they are when they're around you. Okay, so it's really saying, be strategic, okay, when you're dealing with difficult people. And again, if this is not a love situation, where it could be maybe, you know, in career, if you're in work, if you're dealing with people that you know, there's people that you get along well with in your workplace, but then when it comes to you know, when it comes to when you're all together, it maybe things seems to be working well, but there's maybe some people in those parties where you're just like, right, you know, I don't want to get involved in any work politics or anything. I'm just going to get on with what I need to do. But there might be still a point of where you might feeling like you want to maybe move away to where you can have more of a peace of mind. You know, this is what I'm kind of feeling. So let's gonna just pull out. We're going to use the Good Karma Tarot deck to see what messages comes out. Are there any other messages for the person on your mind regarding the issues going on in this reading? For the collective, you chose pile 1. Look, we've got the Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords represents kind of that fast-paced thinking energy that's going on here. And I feel like, yes, there is this kind of energy of maybe there could have been a back and forth, because look, we've got this the Knight of Swords here is represented in a kind of like someone who's wanting, you know, he's ready to put up a fight, he's ready to, and I feel like this could have been like, I'm getting a war of words, you know, of how maybe two of you may have been back and forth saying things, and I feel like oh, they see that throat. I feel like that has caused issues in terms of where you're like, all right then, is that what you're saying then? Yeah, is that what you're saying then? Yeah, is that what you're saying? That's what I'm getting. Is that what you're saying? Are you really telling me this? Are you serious? Are you really? You know, this is what I'm getting. Are you back? Are you backward? That's what I'm getting. I feel like there has been a lot of back and forth, and then the Knight of the the Four of Pentacles is like, well, okay, well, I'm holding on to this. This is mine, this is yours. And as I said, whether there could have been also a breakup or a separation in this situation, it could have been maybe, you know, maybe no contact. There's been a back and forth. So I feel like, again, it's this person, there's love, there's kind of there is a love energy here with the Three of Cups. But there has also been, you know, there's kind of like a back and forth energy. And there also could be an energy of maybe, you know, when I'm also kind of getting when, you know, as I say, when the going gets tough, like this person kind of just feels, okay, well then I don't want to hear this no more, I'm walking off. And then maybe goes out drinking or going out celebrating. I'm kind of getting that energy. But then things never get solved, things doesn't get done, things don't get resolved, because instead of trying to deal with it, you know, if we're then holding on to this energy of, well, I'm not going to say anything to you, I'm just going to move on, or I'm just going to let it wither away until, and then come back again, and act like nothing's happened. I feel like that's what's causing this energy of like, do I need this energy in my life? Is this really what I want? Like, yes, I like, you know, I get along with this person and we have a strong connection, but at the same time it comes with a lot of drama. Is this what I need? Is this what I want? And I feel like this could be stuff that you could have been asking yourself as well. Let's just see what's at the front of the deck. Look, we've got the Magician at the front, and at the back we've got the King of Wands. So yes, I feel like with the Magician and the King of Wands, look at that, we've got the Ten of Wands, Ten of Wands, and Ten of Swords here. So I feel like there's a lot of energy of like a restless energy. So I feel like it's a restless energy, but also wanting change, also wanting change to happen. And I feel like with the seeing these tens here, there could be, like, I'm pointing at you, I don't know if, yeah, seeing these tens here, look, we've got the tens of swords, tens of wands. Oh, look at that, we've got Six of Swords here, Six of Swords as well. I can see the Six of Swords, but I'm kind of getting this energy. It's like, you know, it is what it is. This is what it is. Are we going to work on it or not? What are we going to do? Because clearly there is still love here. What are we going to do about this situation? And that's what I'm getting with this person on your mind. It's kind of like you're like, oh, you know, this feeling of like you have a good relation. You admire them, you love them, and it could also be a friend. Maybe it's like, you know, it just that when it comes to and it may be also you might be in a part of your life where you're just like, I just want to try different things, see different things, you know, just try things differently, be more open. And it could be that there's a resistance with the person that you're dealing with, that where it's like they only like to do one particular thing with you, whether it's again going out drinking, do whatever, and it's like now that you don't want to do those kind of stuff anymore, that's what's kind of resulted into this energy of feeling like, well, I'm torn between the past, with the past, and now with what I've got left. And I feel like that's kind of like you really just tapping into you believing in yourself, bigging up yourself every time, and just asking yourself, you trusting your intuition and using your discernment every time. Okay, is this what you know, is this for your higher self? Is you know, is all these things that you're going through, is this like a test for your higher self? You know, what is it? You know, whether it's your boundaries, is it boundaries that you have to boundaries about being strategic in how you deal with these, you know, this person, you know, that person's on your mind. If it's giving you stress, if it's making you like worry and making you feel like in a kind of a low or depressive or low mood state, you know, but at the same time you see this person as your soulmate, you see this person as someone that you get along well, you know, but then there's times where they are just the most difficult. When I say the most difficult, the most stubborn person, in how can you work around that? You know, how can you work around that? And I feel like seeing with the Magician here, you know, with the Magician being here, I feel like that's where now you have to tap into your energy. And the King of Wands here, you gotta tap into this energy. And with the King of Wands here, we've got the Knight of Swords. You know, so there could be like I'm getting like a very strong masculine energy around here, that they can be, with the Knight of Swords being here, and we've got the Four of Pentacles. I'm getting what I'm getting now is childish, really childish energy, and it's not to say even in terms of a child, like how a child would act, but I feel like it's like tantrum behavior. What I'm getting is like when they like things their own way, with the Four of Pentacles being here, they like things their own way, and so it's kind of like it's like that kind of fight of like, look man, we get on well, why are you being so difficult in this situation, why there's no need for this, let's communicate, let's talk amongst ourselves, how we see things, and we can then work on that. But I feel like that's what is the difficulty in this scenario. This is the difficulty in this situation. So let's pull out, we've got some names. So we're not names, we've got some letters. So let's pull out some letters and see what the name, maybe it can resonate to any names or anything in particular. You know what we do around here? We take what resonates and we leave the rest. Yes, that's what we do around here at Wagwan Tarot and Tea. Okay, so let's see. All right, so we have T U C a G. Oh, this is in by accident. We got a 3. Okay. We have, actually, maybe the 3 might be resonating for some of you. We've got a K, we've got a Q, we've got an A, and we have an X, okay? And we've got some, in this one, we've got some, let's see who the particular people could be as well. Let's just see what wants to come out. Show the collective what they need to see. 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 Okay, so we have a stepson. So this could be relating to a stepson. We have a mother-in-law. This could be relating to a mother-in-law. We have a manager. And we did mention maybe, could be some work politics going on. We have wife. This could be relating to a wife. A friend, woy. Yeah, we've got a son. This could also be impacting with son. Like I said, we've got a lot of a masculine energy here. I'm a stepmom. So we've got, these could be, there could be a lot of this energy going on. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out. Anything that came out. We have a brother as well. Brother. Okay. Boy, okay. So we're gonna pull out some messages from the love box and see what else wants to come out. Let's see what wants to come out. Okay. Let's see what wants to come out for the collective. We chose pile 1. Let's see what wants to come out. Okay. Right, so let's have a read of these messages. Imbalance. Boy. There's definitely an imbalance going on in this situation. Definitely an imbalance. Right, so we have I love you. You see, this is the energy we get. It's like they love you, but there's this kind of back and forth that is very it is really causing a strain. It's really causing a strain. Right. And then we have, my insecurities are impacting my relationship. My insecurities are impacting our relationship. And this is what I'm sensing with the Four of Pentacles. It's like, if they just let go, like this is the Four of Pentacles. And I see it as the Four of Cups. It's always like, do you really want to be this guy? 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 Like, I get this energy of like, you know, they're so caught up in contemplating on what they have or what they don't have, that they get lost. They get lost. And I feel like, with especially with the Four of Pentacles, it's about you holding on so tight. You know, you're holding on so tight to what you have, that you're not letting anything in, and you're not letting anything come out, you know. And if we think about the energy of gratitude, the energy of abundance, the law of attraction, is about it's an exchange of energy. It's an exchange of energy. So if we close ourselves to, and whether sometimes it could be fear, it could be trauma, it could be, you know, maybe past experiences that then has closed our stuff, as a kind of like a protective defense mechanism. But then that defense mechanism stops us from bringing any energy, you know, whether it's good, that good energy can't flow. And I feel like this is what's going on in this situation, and it's causing, you know, that this friction, you know, between amongst the parties involved in this situation. Boy, let's see what other messages are here. I have been keeping an eye on you via social media. So I've been keeping an eye, and I said, yes, this could be like, again, maybe no contact has been made with this person, but it's like they're definitely keeping an eye, you know, definitely keeping an eye. Boy, I'm scared for you to get too. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, collective. Wagwan Tarot Antique Collective. I'm scared for you to get close to me. What is the Four of Pentacles? Okay, and I feel like even if this person could maybe, you know, they could have, maybe they might have some money, they might have, or they might have acquired some, you know, some things in their life, or, you know, where they are currently. There's definitely a blockage, and this is what the blockage is definitely causing a strain in their growth, in their ability to see things with a more open mindset. Okay, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Let's see what the next message is. I think you are so hot. I think you're so hot. You see, this is like, it's a very like back and forth, you know, whether this is a love interest. Is this is what I'm saying? It's like they have there's a strong love energy here, but then it's whether, you know, I feel like this person could be really struggling with the low vibrational energies that they may have, and it's like they're wrestling with their shadow. Now when I say shadow, it's kind of like that area in your life where, you know, we all have that kind of, we have the divine masculine energy in us, and we have that divine feminine energy in us. Okay, and we are the balance of those two, but we also are the balance of our higher self, you know, and that in our higher self is everything to do with us wanting to grow, wanting to learn, wanting to be more open-minded, wanting to be more spiritual, you know, embrace our intuitive, embrace our intuition, and our discernment, you know. So if we think of the high priestess, I see that as like you building that higher self, you know, being self-aware, being more you know, more thankful, being more open to gratitude, all of those kind of things combined. Okay, but then when you have the shadow now, and that kind of that low vibrational energy, you know, because we both have the two. Sometimes, you know, if we haven't taken that time to then work on ourselves, work on our growth, we can then be easily caught up in the low vibrational, and the low vibrational can also be influenced by what we see, what we've heard, you know, what we've witnessed. And it could be whether, you know, if you have a poor relationship with money, a poor relationship with love, your love life, how you see love, how you value love, you know, how you value relationships, all of those things can really then manifest itself, you know, into your reality. So it's important that, you know, as as individuals, you know, we take that time to really work on ourselves. Like, we don't stay in one place. And I feel like this is where the person who is the Four of Pentacles, okay, that person on your mind, that's where they are currently stuck. And I feel like that's where they just need that that time to let go. And I feel like this is where they may be really struggling to let go. And we're gonna just call on Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. We just call on them 3 times, because that really helps to bring that power into the reading. Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Raphael. I think I said 3 times. I ask for your loving, healing energy to release any unhealthy patterns that the person that's on the collective's mind, to let them release energies that no longer serve them, to release any thoughts or feelings that no longer serve them, that can be hindering their ability to repair a relationship, to see things differently, to be more open-minded, to be more empathetic, and to see things from the other person's point of view. Release any unhealthy patterns that they have witnessed or that they have seen that can then be hindering them in their own current relationships that they have with others. Thank you. All right. Look, financial differences. We got 4 of Pentacles again. So this, there could be. Okay, there's definitely a lot of differences, and it could be, again, maybe spending habits. How, one person, and again, like I said, that's why I was getting that energy of like wanting to go out on a date. This person's constantly watching. Okay, how much is this? I don't know, how much is that? And it really spoils the mood of wanting to do anything. And I feel like that's where maybe, you can, with the 3 of Cups, that's where you can kind of get lost in this energy of, well, this is not going to work if you're going to constantly be focused on like money and things. You know what? It is good to have a good habit around money, but it's also, we can be blocking ourselves when it comes to money if we hold on to money, and because now we're creating blockages now around our money. It's like saying mantras. This is what we're gonna include a lot of mantras as well onto the channel. Okay, about you creating healthy habits about money, and letting the universe see that, feel that energy from you, so that you're bringing good energy around you. But if we hold on to money and anything that we hold on so tightly, because there is a feeling of fear that's wrapped around it. Okay, and just like that 5 of Cups energy, if the figure here in the 5 of Cups is mourning the loss of these 3 cups that have just gone. All the love, all the water, everything is gone. It's flowing, but can't see what they have. They can't see that there is still these 2 cups that they can then work with, grow, make them, make it become abundantly more. But because they're so focused on, on the loss, look how they're hunched back. They can't see. And this is where I feel like this is the ability of, look, if you keep mourning on what was gone, what is built, you ain't going to be working. You're not going to be. You can't then help to grow what you currently have now. And I feel like this could be also the energy from the 4 of Pentacles. Again, maybe past trauma, things that they've seen, things that they've witnessed. It's kind of created unhealthy blockages in their own life, and then when they're dealing with people, they're not seeing that they are displaying those same behaviors. And I'm getting also, I didn't like things that I saw from my parents, or from what they witnessed from adults who had relationships. But then at the same time, what they resented is what they are acting out in their own life. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. Now let's see, here we have, I never meant to gaslight you. You're out of my league. I never meant to gaslight you. You know, there's a lot, this is what I'm saying, there's a lot of like love energy, but it's a very, it's very I'm getting a very kind of distorted. And again, it's about you trusting your intuition and using your discernment and asking you, is it right for you? And remember, when it comes to soulmate energy, we have more than one soulmate. Sometimes, we can get caught into this idea that, oh, a soulmate means just one soulmate. No, darling. Hey, no, darling. You can have more than one soulmate. You can have more than one soulmate. Remember, what you believe is what you achieve. What you believe is what you receive. Hey, yo! What you believe is what you achieve. What you believe is what you receive. Okay? Hey. So, keeping that in mind, keep that in mind. If you believe that you're going to only have one soulmate, then okay. Then I guess this is what you're telling the universe. One soulmate will it be. Okay, now remember, the universe works in mysterious ways, so be clear with what it is that you truly want to bring into your world, what you want to bring into your life, what you want to bring into your existence. Okay, now I have fond thoughts of you. Will you give me another chance? You see, this person on your mind. I feel like maybe telepathically, they may have been sending messages to you. Whether they, you get this saying, oh, my ears ringing, someone's saying something or talking about me, and it's usually like an intuitive response that you may receive when you feel like, this person is energetically trying to communicate to you. Or sometimes you might feel like, oh, I was just about to call you, and the person that is on your mind calls you, and I feel like this is what this person is doing, because they're so caught up in thinking about what they had with you. And if you look at like how the Five of Cups is next to the Three of Cups, it's like they're looking back at what they once had, not realizing that they're mourning over something that they could still retrieve if they see things differently. And I feel like this is what's going on here. Oi, look at that. Okay, last but not least, let's have a look and see what's in this message. I'm ready to love again. I'm ready to love again. I'm ready to love again. Now, again, this could be, you really wanting to just open up yourself, and not close yourself off, as well as maybe vice versa. The other person wants to open up themselves. But I feel like, it's really about tuning in to what you really want. Use scripting, to write, in a way like, I'm thankful that I have this. I'm thankful that I have that. Maybe do it when you go to bed, before you go to bed, just to give maybe 5 minutes, 2 minutes of your time just to, just to sit, meditate on that. I am thankful that I have this in my life. I am thankful. And just sit and embrace that. And then maybe do it when you first get up as well, because when you wake up, that first 15 minutes, it's where your subconscious is still into play, and you can use that time to really, help reprogram your mind as well, to just say, right, you know what, I'm removing these blockages or any kind of unhealthy patterns I had when it came to my love life, or how I saw or viewed love, or saw love as kind of like an exchange for money, time, all these kind of things. And really just saying something like, I am thankful that I have unconditional love in my life. I am thankful that I am loved unconditionally. All these kind of things that you can use to really help to bring in good. You see, we say, in Jamaican patois, you say good twice. Okay, when something is really when something sweets you, when something's really good in your life, there's the emphasis of saying it twice. So we're bringing that good energy in our life. Yes, we are claiming that good energy, that good energy, and claim that good energy into your life, into your existence now. Okay, bring it into your life. Let's see what message wants to come up from the spiritual guidance cupcake. Let's see Wagwan. Okay, let's see what message wants to come out for the collective. Oh, one wanted to pop out. Okay. Whoa, look at that. Act like you are on the runway and strut your stuff, honey. Strut your stuff, honey, and tell yourself that you are still popping, baby. You are still popping. Yes, you got to big up yourself. Big up yourself. And that simply means, just look in the mirror. Reaffirm who you are. You are amazing. You are beautiful inside and out. We don't worry, it doesn't matter what you look like, what you do. You just know that you are great. You are amazing. Okay, you are blessed. You are ever blessed. You are protected by the divine, and you trust your intuition, use your discernment, and just big up yourself every time. Okay, feel these positive vibrational energy here. Feel this energy and claim it for yourself. Big up yourself every time. So, to the collective who chose pile 1, I hope the messages are resonating. You know what we do around here? We take what resonates and we leave the rest. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I saw it go around here. I saw it go around here. I saw it go around. I saw it go around here. This simply means that's how it goes around here. That's how it goes around here. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. We want to build this community up, build this community of loving vibrational energy. Okay, create a loving vibrational energy family around here. Okay, so be sure to look good, feel good, and stay ever blessed. And I'll see you on the next one. One love and Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan me generals. So we have pile 2. So we're going to see what messages are under pile 2 for the person on your mind. What do they want to tell you? What do they want to tell you right now? So please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have a nice cup of tea, okay, that you can sit back and relax and just receive these channeled and intuitive messages. All right, so let's see Wagwan. Okay, start with the oracle. So we have abundance is your right. Abundance is your right. Yes, honey. Yes, darling. We are claiming this energy every time, every day, every year, every month, every week. Hey, we are claiming this energy again every day, every month, every week, every year. We are claiming this energy. Hey, yes, we are claiming this energy. Remember, abundance is your birthright. You deserve it. We deserve it. We have to claim this energy. This energy is all about how we see things, in terms of our worthiness and deserve. I am worthy and I am deserving of. Okay, and maybe use that as an affirmation. Okay, that you can do before you go to bed and when you wake up. Say it could be something like, I am worthy and deserving of unconditional love. I am worthy and deserving to be wined and dined and spoiled. I'm worthy and deserving to be loved. I'm worthy and deserving of nice things. I'm worthy and deserving of a great, a wonderful circle of friends around me. I'm worthy and deserving. You okay? You're getting there, okay? So really, tune into that energy, okay? And we've got engagement here. Look at that. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Woy oy. We like to say woy oy around here when we're getting these kind of gems. And I feel like this is where this energy of worthy and deserving, I want to say deservingness, but to feel that worthy and deserving is to really tap into that energy. And I feel like that's coming from your root. Your root chakra is really, you believing in yourself, really you tapping into those energy. Maybe you might have been going through a hermit mode where you've been trying to look for the answers from within, but I feel like this is really tapping into that energy of knowing that you are divinely created and you are here, you have a purpose, you have a life purpose. And the more you tap into that energy of believing in yourself, loving on yourself, and knowing that you're worthy of abundant things in your life, you are worthy of joy, you're worthy of happiness, you are worthy of love, you are going to bring a wonderful love life that is ascending to your higher self, and to your higher level of commitment. So tap into that energy. We are claiming that every day, every week, every month, every year. Hey, we're claiming it every day, every week, every month, every year. Hey, we're claiming it. Hey, we every day, every month, every week, every year. Hey, we're claiming it. That's what we are doing, because abundance is your birthright. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this energy. Alright, so let's see what's under the tarot now. Let's see what go on. Make sure you're having a sip. I'm going to have a sip as well. And this is what I like, we chill, we vibe, we get all these positive vibrations around here. And we sip. Feel free. We have to stay hydrated, The more we stay hydrated, the more the messages receive. You feel me? Alright. Be sure to put it in the comments. Let us know what you're sipping on. Let us know. All right, we have the Seven of Swords. So some sneaky business are going on. Okay, that simply means some sneaky business is going on. Some sneaky business is happening right now. Some sneaky business are going on. Sneaky business are going on right now. Okay. So we have the Seven of Swords. Then we have the Queen of Wands. The Seven of Swords and the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Four of Swords. So, with the Seven, I feel like there could have been some kind of contemplation. There could have been some thinking about how to do something. Maybe, I feel I'm getting this energy of like plotting, because the Seven of Swords can represent sneaky behavior. Okay, it can represent doing something behind closed doors, or doing something to not get caught, doing something to not be seen. So sometimes when the Seven Swords can also represent that cheating behavior, or it can also represent that behavior that you may recognize that you might have to do something, stay under the radar to maybe, even if it could be like it might not, it's not always necessarily mean that it can be negative behavior. Sometimes it can be like you just kind of say, you know what, I'm going to avoid contact today with somebody, and I'm just going to go under the radar because I just want to focus on myself, or something like that. But I feel like with the Queen of Wands being next to this, the Seven of Swords, because the Queen of, so I said the Queen of Swords, forgive me, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, I feel like, is that woman, is that go-getter and doesn't give a that's what I get with the Queen of Wands. It's like, I'm gonna be about it, I'm gonna do it, and I don't care what you think about me. I don't care. This is who I am. Now with the Queen of Wands could be that person that can tend to show up a lot in love readings, when it could be like the third party. If there's like a cheating situation or a cheating scenario, it could be that person is like this, or it not necessarily always means, whether it could be a masculine or a feminine energy, but it could be that person that pops up in a read, as the other party. But I feel like also in this situation, the Queen of Wands could be that person, okay, where it could maybe represent yourself, and it can represent that you are at this place, that this person on your mind, this is where you are at. But I feel like this person could be also, with the Four of Swords being here, really maybe having time to think. So I feel like there might have been some time away from this person, and it's giving time to think for them to maybe realize. And I feel like maybe it could be, if there has been some time away, or there may have been some cheating situation going on in this scenario. I feel like the time away, because I'm getting, it's your loss. It's your loss, but it's my gain. That's what I'm getting. There could have, for some of you, there may have been a situation where cheating has occurred. But from that cheating that has occurred, there may have been a blessing that, where you might have thought that was the person that you was going to build with, grow, or have a long-term relationship with. It's then opened doors to another person. And maybe in that situation or that scenario, it's made you feel like, you took all this time, you built all this time with this person, and then they go and do this. This is what I feel like that may have happened. But the time apart and the time, maybe that there might have been a resting stage. It may have been a period where you might have just took some time for yourself. I feel like, because the Four of Swords can also represent, if someone's been unwell or illness, there could have been also been a period of illness, and this time has also given you the opportunity to see what's important in life. And I feel like the abundance is a very important at this time for you to recognize that, like wherever there's been, regardless of what life experiences you've experienced, to really tune in and to believe, that you deserve and you're worthy and deserving of love, real love that, a love that adds to you. And this is what I'm really getting, that you are worthy and deserving of a love that adds to you. And darling, because we're going to go into that ancestral voice now. Darling, listen, darling. If you've been hurt in the past, don't worry about it. You hear that? Don't worry about it. Because what look like it was your loss is your gain. It is your gain. You hear that? It's your gain. So remember, okay? Remember this. Everything that has happened is happened for a reason, and it's happened for your growth. It's happened for you to see that you deserve more, that you deserve to be loved. You deserve to be loved unconditionally. You deserve to have abundance in your life. So make them go on. Make them go on. If they want to act like a fool, if they want to go on like them an idiot, make them go on. Just believe in yourself and know that love, a true love, is coming to your life. You see this card? This card is not telling no lie. This is what is coming for you. And the more you tune into this is what is coming. Okay. Hey, thank you ancestors. So basically, the channeled message that I'm receiving is, look, everything that has happened, whether there's been some heartbreak, like I'm kind of getting, there was a period where you was really feeling, and I feel like maybe you still have been feeling like that, really feeling kind of sad. You might have been unwell. There might have been a period of being unwell, or the person on your mind as well has been going through this. But I feel like it's saying, don't let those past experiences stop you now, okay? All of these things were happening for a reason, but it was happening for you to see that you deserved more. You are worthy of more. You deserve more. You are worthy of more. You hear that? You hear that? So take this time that, you know, there might have been some sneakiness going on. There might have been some things that, but all of that has then helped you to see the importance of why you deserve abundance in your life, why you deserve to be treated as a queen that you are, because you are a queen. Okay, there's a reggae song by a reggae dancehall artist called Anthony B, one of my favorite songs from him. Okay, do have a listen if you get a chance. It's called You're a Queen and a Lady. You are a queen and a lady. Okay, and the man should treat you like you are his baby. Okay, if you do get a chance, Anthony B, it's Anthony, okay, Anthony, and then capital B, Queen and a Lady. Okay, I love that song. But that's the song that's really coming right now, is that you are a queen and a lady, and it is about you recognizing who you are. Okay, so now I feel like the Queen of Wands is you as well. Okay, I'm getting this energy of now you are taking that time to recognize who you are, and I feel like it's giving you the confidence to be more brave in what you wear, and, you know, taking this attitude of I don't care, like, and it's not in a care, like I don't care in an arrogant way. I feel like it's now you becoming more confident in who you are, and I feel like maybe in the past you may have tried to people please. I feel like there was a lot of people pleasing behavior going on, and you recognize that was taking you away from seeing that abundance is something that is you deserve, you know. And I feel like with the Seven of Swords as well, you know, there was a lot of undermining going on that may have questioned you, and I feel like it may have impacted you for a while, where sometimes you could be sitting down and you're thinking, should I have done this, should I have done that? And I feel like it's no, you know. And I feel like also telepathically the person that's on your mind may all be also trying to communicate with you, you know, probably wanting to try and trying to come back, and maybe even try to get you to just think about them, you know, telepathically, you know, because once you have energy with someone, that energy never really goes, but you know, through taking that time to really say, right, I'm gonna just let go, I'm gonna release those cords now because it's no longer serving me. You know, that's how we can release those kind of energies, because, you know, anybody that comes into our life, you know, we always you know, it's like an exchange, it's an exchange of energy. But I feel like the more you work on yourself, all right, listen to this is you know, someone needs to hear this right now. The more you work on yourself and you love on yourself, and you create healthy habits, healthy routines for yourself, all right, you hear this? You're gonna bring yourself into an opportunities where a love that is abundant for you is coming your way. It's coming your way, and it comes in your way so clear that it's like plop yeah, it's almost like a hit to you, that you're like, no, this is so consistent, this is so real, this is so pure. There's no if, no but, no nothing. Okay, there's no if, no but, no nothing. It's just real, it's just pure, it's just smooth sailing. It adds to you, it just adds to you, it don't take away. Real authentic love never takes away, it only adds, it only multiply, darling. Yes, so you have to claim that energy and claim it for you today. We are claiming this energy for you today. You hear that? We are claiming this energy, a love that adds to you, a love that's pure, a love that is real, a love that is authentic. Hey, we are claiming this. We are claiming this. Okay. Hey, so let's pull out a Jamaican proverb. Let's see what the Jamaican proverb has to tell us, because they are very powerful in itself. Feels like this wants to Yeah, this one definitely wanted to come out. Look, what is fuel can't be unfuel. What is fuel can't be unfuel. This simply means what is for you can't be undone for you. What is for you can't be undone. It can't be taken away because it's yours. Remember, woy oi, woy oi. Abundance is your right. So what is yours can't be. It will always be yours. If divine has set this for you, the universe has set this for you. It is yours. You know, it's just you have to be ready to take it. Be ready to achieve it. Be ready to receive it. Be ready to retrieve it. You with me? Okay, are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? All right. So, believe in your, your own ability to achieve. We manifest things every day. Okay, remember we said every day, every month, every week, every year? Yes, this is the type of love that you need to call in for yourself and telling yourself every day, every week, every month, every year. This is the type of love you're claiming for yourself. So what is for you can't be for you. Okay, what is for you can be for you. Always remember that. Okay, this is what I love using the Jamaican proverbs and the patois as well, because it brings in that good vibrational energy, okay, into the reads. Okay, every tarot reader brings something different, and this is what we bring at Wagwan Tarot and Tea. One love every time. So what is for you can't be for you. It will come to you. It will come. Don't rush it. Stay consistent. Whoa, did we just mention consistent earlier? Stay consistent. Stay focused on your goals and be happy for others, and know your time will come too. It will come too. So believe in that. Look at that. Love, 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 love on this. Let's see. And I feel like I'm also getting another message that if we have been trying to rush love, or maybe we've got it out of a situation and then you wanting to kind of get a rebound to then replace what has happened, leave that alone. Leave it. I'm getting this energy of really saying, leave it, because it's only going to bring more misery, because you're not taking that time to work on yourself and then to learn the lessons from the previous relationship, to see if we need to pattern up the ting. And when I say about pattern up the ting, it's about, are there lessons that we have not taken the time to learn from? Are there anything that we've been doing in our love life or the relationships that we have with others where unhealthy boundaries have been taking place? There may have been some people pleasing. There may have been some codependency issues going on. There may be things where there's been some red flags and you've ignored those red flags. And there might have been a pattern of this behavior of ignoring those red flags because you so want love that is creating an unhealthy energy of desperation. We're going to let that sink in. Because the messages are coming out. So, tapping into this energy of believing and telling yourself, I am worthy, I am deserving of love that is pure, that adds to me unconditionally, will then bring in that energy into your life, and it will give the universe that clarity that tells you this is what you truly want. Not this back and forth playing games with people who might be there for a one night stand, who might be there just for the fun, but then when it comes down to having, right, what are we doing? What are you saying? They ain't bringing anything to the table. And I feel like this could be an energy, what I'm getting now. I bring the table, you don't even bring a plate, let alone straw for a cup, let alone the spoon, let alone the knife and fork. You hear me? So I'm just saying, you might be feeling like you would bring the table, but what is the other person bringing into this situation? They're not bringing a cup. They're not bringing a fork, a knife or a spoon, or even a straw, like a straw like you put in a milkshake. They're not what they're bringing. And I feel like this could be you now realizing, look, I need to sit down, just sit down. down. Sit down. Rest yourself. In the Caribbean, we have this thing about where you need to just stop being restless. Okay, we either say a couple of things. Stop the noise. Stop the noise. Stop the noise and sit down. Stop the noise and sit down. And this simply means just stop the noise. Stop what you're doing and just rest. Take that time to rest, because from that time of rest, that's when the answers, that's when the messages will come in. That's when the intuitive messages will come in. But if you're constantly on the go, thinking you need to be here and there and everywhere, you're not allowing yourself to have that spiritual connection with the divine. You're not allowing yourself to let those messages flow into your life. You're not allowing those you to see the red flags or any kind of situations that's going in your life. Stop the noise and sit down. But also, next one that you might hear is, you're too fast. You're too fast. Yeah? Sit down your forward self. Sit down your forward self. Meaning the same thing. Stop being so forward in everything and just take that time to just rest, so you can gather and recollect the messages that you need to hear. You know, whether you might be having your guardian angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, the divine, the universe, giving you messages, signs, synchronicities. You might be seeing angel numbers that are really trying to go, Jane, what are you doing? What are you doing? John, what are you doing? But because you're so caught up in, well, I feel like I need to constantly be chasing. And maybe there could be also with the Seven Swords, there could have been some manipulative behavior going on in terms of like how you communicate with somebody, and almost to the point that you felt like you had to do this to then get people to like you, get people to love you. And I feel like, you know, there could also maybe be some kind of energy of like the need to feel like you're always at the center of the attention, and that doesn't need to happen, because it's about sit down. That's all I'm getting, is sit down, rest yourself, and let the messages come to you. You know, what is for you can't be on for you. What is for you can't be on for you. And I feel like this is what's going on with the person in your mind, you know, is recognizing what is for you can't be on for you. It will come to you in good time, but you have to get that clarity first in what it is that you truly want, so you can manifest it into your life. You can bring it into your existence, but you have to believe in yourself. Yes, darling. Yes, darling, we are claiming this energy. We are claiming this good energy. You know what we say in Jamaican patois? When something's sweet to you and something good, you have to say it twice. We are bringing this good energy into our life, into our existence every time. We are claiming this energy. Yes, we are claiming it. We are claiming this energy. Woy. All right, so let's use the good karma deck. Okay, tarot deck, and we're just gonna see what other messages, you know, just to clarify what's going on, what other messages want to come out. So let's see what other messages want to come out for the collective regarding the person on their mind. What do they need to hear right now? What do they need to hear? So we got the Four of Swords. Look at that, the Four of Swords came out again. The Four of Swords came out again, okay? And then we have the Three of Coins. Look at that, the Four of Swords and the Three of Coins. Let's see what's at the front. The High Priestess. Okay, the High Priestess. And the High Priestess represents that energy of trusting your intuition and using your discernment. And you know, I feel like this is, well, take what resonates. And I feel like this, for the collective who chose Pile 2, there's a lot of messages here that are really sinking in and saying, yes, you know what, boy, I needed to hear this today. I needed to hear this today. Then we got the Hermit as well. Like, sit down. I feel like this is what the Hermit is really telling you. You need to take that opportunity of stop running about, trying to get busy, do lots of things. And I can see that with the Three of Coins. But tune in to tune into things that you really need to do, you know. And I feel like that's this is where the Four of Swords is now. When you now get into that, when you get into the focus of what you need to do, then it's going to give you clarity. Then you're going to have more clarity. What is it that you want? You can focus on building, you know. Maybe you're also working on, if you've got any projects or anything you want to work on right now, you know, if somebody that can help you, you know, even coming to the listening to these reads can give you the oi gems that you need, those intuitive channeled messages that you need to hear to help you to recognize, you know, whatever that you're building, whatever you're working on, it's going to come to you. But build those healthy habits, so when they do come to you now, because this is where, you know, most of the time a lot of people fail on this. They'll be wanting something so badly, badly, that they create an energy of desperation. So when they get it now, they can't fully enjoy it. They, like, when you think of the Seven Swords, they can't fully enjoy it because look, they have all this and they still feel like they don't have enough, that they have to go and do some sneaky behavior, undermining, cutting behavior to try and get what they want. And we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that, because that's when, you know, you realize that you're in an energy of lack, and only an energy of lack would then make you feel like you have to do that. We don't have to do that, because if abundance is our right, the divine, you know, think of, there's so many billions of people on this planet, okay, billions of people on this planet, and we have the ability to create. We are a creator in our own lives, you know. Abundance is there for everybody. We can manifest daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, different things what we want, you know. And just like you are an individual, okay, as a collective we are all an individual, we are a community of individuals, but we all may have different things that we want to aspire to, different things that we want to achieve in life. So with that being said, okay, it's about recognizing that it's whatever it is you want, you can achieve it, and just believe in that and trust the process, so that when you do have it and when you do achieve what it is that you want, you can really sit back and relax and enjoy it. Like how the hermit is being here, that it's like, look, I'm so glad I've taken that time to recognize, to listen to these gems and recognize there may have been patterns where I needed to pattern up the thing, just simply meaning, look, I'm seeing that these are maybe things that I've been doing in my life that have led me to get the same results every time. So I now recognize that I need to change the way I've been looking at things, change my mindset, and so that I'm not creating an energy of lack, I'm not creating an energy of desperation, and that energy manifesting it in my relationships, in how I deal with my money, how I deal with my career, and also how I deal with the person that could be on my mind. I'm recognizing that I need to take this time for myself to look because the answers are here, the answers are always within, and recognizing that. And I feel like with the High Priestess being at the front here is also telling you, look, you know the answers, you just have to believe in yourself and recognize that. So that when you do get those things, you can embrace it. You can work with others and collaborate with others, you know, to build what it is that you want, that you truly want to grow, and it can happen, you know. Oi. Yes, and just sit and hold a meditation upon it. Yes, sit and hold a meditation upon it. So that simply means just sit and relax. Stop the noise. This is what I'm getting. Stop the noise. Just stop the noise. Okay? And give yourself that time to really think. Sometimes, you know, and I feel like, you know, for some people, they may really struggle with being on their own and just letting themselves embrace a time of meditation. And this is why I want to bring this energy of mindfulness and meditation into our reads and into the channel. Okay, so something we're going to do, because I think, you know, the more you tap into this energy and routine of really sitting in, just maybe in, you know, sit, it could be whether it's you start for 2 minutes, then 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, then it goes to 20, because it's so good for your body. It's so good. It helps you to align your chakras. It helps you to feel more connected with your body. It helps you to build that intuitive energy into your life. It helps you to connect with your spirit guides, your ancestors, you know, with the divine, with the universe, with your guardian angels. It helps you to then resonate with any messages, any signs, and any synchronicities that you see. Okay, so you know, a lot of intuitive messages here. So we're gonna pull out now. Yeah, we're gonna pull out a couple of more tools. So we've got the love box here. We've got the love box. We're gonna pull out some messages from the love box, and we've got some letters in here just to see who the reads could resonate with. Okay, regarding the letters, if there's any names. Okay, and we've also got some particular interests of people. So we've got quite a few tools, and we're going to pull out a message from the spiritual guidance cupcake. We love the spiritual guidance cupcake around here. So let's get into it. Okay, right, let's start first with the people, the persons of interest in this reading. The person on your mind, the person on your mind, the person on your mind, the person on your mind. Show the collective what they need to see. Show the collective what they need to see. Okay, show the collective what they need to see. Show the collective what they need to see. Show the collective what they need to see. Whoa. So we've got a colleague. We've got a friend of a friend. We've got a sister. We have a stepsister. We have an ex-boyfriend. We have a mother-in-law. We have a stepdad, a father-in-law. We have an ex-friend. We have a grandmother. We have a nephew. We have a wife, so it could be a wife, husband. We have an ex-wife, whether it could be ex-husband or anything like that, and an auntie. So these, you know, there's a few of these characters that have come up that can be impacted on this, okay, in this scenario. Okay, now we're going to look and see what letters now pops out. Let's see what letters, show the collective what letters they need to see. Okay, just pull out. So we have O, we have H, we have a U, we have a W, we have N, and oops, yes, we have N and another O. N, yes, so it could be an N or it could be a Z. I think it's an N. Yeah, it's an N. And a W, and we have M. Okay. 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 So we're going to pull out some messages from the love box now. Let's see what messages from the love box. Okay, just so we're going to make some space. Let's see what messages from the love box is there for the collective to see. Right. So let's see what the collective needs to see. Show the collective what they need to see. Show the collective what they need to see. Okay, so we've got quite a couple of here. Be sure to be staying hydrated while we go into these reads, okay, and we go into depth into these reads. Okay, so we have, I have to tell you, you're not the only one. And this is what I saw with the Seven of Swords energy. As we said, that there may have been some cheating, may have been some kind of, you know, whether you've been in a relationship or some kind of thing where there's been not something going on, okay, as well as we can see with the Three of Coins. Although the Three of Coins represents that energy of collaboration or working with somebody, there could have been somebody else in this situation, okay. Right, now we have our communication. Yes, and this is what we said earlier about, you know, communication. Our communication requires work. Our communication requires work. I'm not ignoring you. I've got a lot on my mind. Look at that. Look at that. I'm not ignoring you. I've got a lot on my mind. I'm not ignoring you. I've got a lot on my mind. And we saw the Hermit before, and the Hermit represents that energy of somebody kind of going in themselves to just kind of, you know, find the answers that they need within. Okay? Look at that. Oh, and we've got cousin here as well. We've got cousin. Yeah. Now, let's see what this one is. It's not you, it's me. It's not you, warrior. It's not you, it's me. Let's see this message. Let's go on a holiday together. Let's go on a holiday together. Why? I have been keeping an eye on you via social media. So there may have not been no talking, but then a lot of kind of with the Page of Swords energy, just watching, but not actually saying anything. Just trying to kind of keep an eye and see what's going on. Seeing Wagwan. You see what's going on with you. Wagwan, what's going on? What's happening with you? Okay. Sexuality. Look, yeah, there could be some issues around sexuality. And maybe not sure how to express it, how to communicate that. I come with a child or children. Are you okay with that? Okay. So there may be some of you where it could be a scenario of not knowing how to deal with this situation. Okay, if children are involved, turn me on. So this person can maybe feel like this. You know, you turn them on, or vice versa. Well, I want to wake up with you every morning. I want to wake up with you every morning. Hey, there is a lot of messages going on here. And I feel like, well, you know, with the love interest, you know, there could be like someone who's like just thinking about that, just wanting to wake up with you, talk to you. You know, there is definitely a lot of sexual energy going on. You know, regarding this love interest, and we have a lot of ex-wife, ex-boyfriend. There could be a lot of issues around, you know, maybe those having those feelings for somebody who is definitely an ex, who maybe just who has been thinking about you, and you may have been having some thoughts about that person as well. But it's really deeply saying that, you know, your love life is ascending to a relationship that will lead to long-term commitment, you know. And if this is not a love interest, you know, there could be also issues around communication, whether it could be a sister or a cousin or a family relative relationship. Because here we've got as well, I'm not ignoring you, I've just got a lot on my mind. They could have been in a situation where maybe they're just, you know, needing that time to just, as we said earlier, sit down, just to stop the noise, so they can just really get themselves to really focus on what is it they truly want in their lives. And we've got like, it's not you, it's not me. Remember, we had the Jamaican proverb, what's for you can't be for you. So whatever it is you are destined to, what is ever in your life purpose, whatever it is, you know, you are designed to receive, you will have received it. You just have to make sure you know that you are clear on what it is that you want in your life, and it will come to you. Okay, so whether it's that person on your mind, just recognize, have you patterned up the thing in terms of, are there any patterns in behavior or patterns in boundaries that you have created for yourself that may be unhealthy? You know, can you take that time to look at those patterns and work on improving it, so that it's not hindering, it's not creating any blockages, it's not bringing energy that's not serving you, but it's allowing you to bring in energy that serves you, allows you to bring in a love that serves you. Okay, all right, so we're going to pull out a message from the Spiritual Guidance Cupcake. Let's see what the Spiritual Guidance Cupcake wants to add into this scenario. What does it want to add further into this reading? Let's see what message it has for the collective. Okay, Can we have a message, please, for the collective regarding the person on their mind? What do they need to hear? What do they need to know right now? Oh, okay. This came out. Thank you. Oh, hey. Host a fun game night. Okay. So I feel like this could be really a good way, you know, to tap into that energy of bringing more fun in your life and bringing more joy into your life. So host a fun game night. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out. Anything else that wants to come out for the collective that they need to hear right now? Anything they need to hear? Oh, okay. Let's see. Take a beauty nap. Take a beauty nap. So we've seen a lot of Four of Swords energy. So maybe take that time to rest, meditate, put a meditation tape on. You know, we have quite a few meditations on Wagwan Tarot. So, you know, listen to a meditation tape or a letting go. I feel like a letting go could be really good at this time, and just to really tune into that and sing out loud that you are beautiful and always shining. You can do it in the bath or shower if you want to. So sing out loud that you are beautiful and you are always shining. Wow. And we have here, watch a comedy film and laugh the night away. So we're getting a lot of like feel good, yeah, energy around here, and tap into that. So whether if there's a person on your mind that has been really focused on you, or you've been feeling that energy, just remember, get clear with what it is that you want. Take that time to just get rid of all the excessive background noise and really tune in and be clear. Is this what you truly want? There might be still some thoughts and feelings on the next lover or a next partner or somebody that it may have not been a sexual, may have been emotional. But again, recognizing are the boundaries healthy? Taking that time to really look at the type of love you want to bring in your life, or the type of healthy relationships you want to bring in your life that add to you, not to take away. Yeah, we're not about subtracting, we're about adding up here, adding and multiply, good, positive, loving, vibrational energy of self-love, self-awareness, abundance, because all of those things brings us to our higher selves. Okay, so tapping into that energy every time. So to the collective who chose pile 2, I hope the messages are resonating. You know what we like to do around here, take what resonate and leave. Leave the rest. Just take what resonate and leave the rest. I saw it go around here. This simply means that's how it goes around here. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. I saw it go. Okay, this simply means that's how it goes around here. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. Come and join this family. Come and join this community, this love and light community. Okay, and it lets YouTube know as well that there are more people out there, okay, that love this content. Okay, so we can build this community, one love, positive vibration community around here. Okay, so be sure to stay hydrated, look good, feel good, and I'll see you on the next one. One love and Wagwan. Wagwan people, Wagwan tea sippers, Wagwan regenerals. So we have pile 3. So let's see what messages are under pile 3 for the person on your mind. Let's see Wagwan. So before we get into it, please like and subscribe to the channel. Come and join and be part of that love and light family community around here. And be sure to have a nice cup of tea or a beverage to keep you going, staying hydrated while we gather all of these intuitive channeled messages. Okay, so let's see Wagwan. Okay, we're going to start with the oracle first. So we have stay open-minded, stay open-minded, stay open-minded. So I feel like, you know, in anything we do, whether it's our love life, whether it's, you know, our money, our career, or the person, again, the person on your mind, you know, using that energy to stay open-minded, so that can help give you that clarity. Okay, because I feel like this can be, it's like telling us not to have our mind where we're just doing this, where we're creating very narrow view of how we look at things, how we see things. Okay, and we have stay optimistic regarding your love life. Positive thinking, okay, and faith will bring you the romance that you want, that you need. Okay, and I feel like this could be, perhaps we have to look at patterns in our behavior, how we've seen love, how we've valued love previously, so we're not letting past, maybe trauma, past things that we've seen, maybe, you know, in terms of maybe how we saw love from our parents, or during our early childhood, how that may have impacted on us, as well as maybe created doubts that we can't achieve and retrieve a type of love that can add to us, a type of love that can bring us what we truly want. And I also feel like maybe if there's the person on your mind, if there has been any experiences of that where you felt maybe a love that was insecure, a love that was not real, or it wasn't based on a true foundation, not to let that hinder you from believing that you can't get a love, okay, that is pure and real, that adds to you. Okay, so we want to let that sink in. Okay, now we're going to start with the tarot. Let's see where I go on with the tarot. I feel like I'm going to need to get a bit of a sip of the tea, so we'll do that. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands, okay, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Four of Wands. Hey. Okay, so I'm going to get a quick sip, okay, of tea. All right, let's know what you're sipping on as well. Put it in the comments. Let us know what you're sipping. I feel so much alive now with a little sip of tea. Hey. All right. Okay, so with the Two of Wands now, we have, okay, this energy of someone wanting to come to you. If you see the Two of Wands, it's like this person has the world in their hands, okay, and I feel like maybe this could be also you, in the energy that you have, and I feel like this could be a message to remind you, you know, that you are a creator. You can create, you can build and create things. Start with the mind, and then let the action take place. You know, the Wands energy. The Wands represent energy of taking action, okay, being creative, doing things, okay, and I feel like it's kind of reminding you, and how we had this energy already from the oracle about staying open-minded, being optimistic. I feel like this is the energy that you have to keep, you know, whether there's this person on your mind and what they want to tell you. I feel like this could also be like very much you tapping into this energy of being optimistic. But I feel like this person could be wanting to tell you, you know, that they want to come to you in some way, maybe communicate with you. And I feel like with the Knight of Swords again, it could be like they wanting to take some action towards doing this. But I feel like I feel like with the Four of Wands being here, it's kind of like wanting to tell you about wanting to have something serious with you, something where, you know, because the Four of Wands represents that energy of growth, marriage, commitment, you know, abundance. And I feel like this is where you might have been seeing 1111s, you might have been seeing lots of 222s, or 22s. And I feel like this could be a soulmate energy, but I feel like this person, whether there may have been some differences, and maybe some differences about how you may have seen things, or how you thought about things with the Knight of Swords. It could also be someone who's of a younger energy, or maybe they might deal with I kind of get the energy of like they talk before they speak, or they might be very like they talk first and then think after, or I get the energy of they think very quickly, but then it doesn't always communicate well in what they're saying. But I feel like sometimes that may kind of have made you feel away at times. But I feel like that's what may have caused some kind of like, I don't know, maybe I don't know with this person, and whether you have wanting to kind of, I'm getting go a mile with this person. But with the Four of Wands being here, I see it's like, it's Four of Wands is that good energy, a good energy of abundance and joy coming in. So I feel like the more you tap into this energy of believing and trusting that you deserve it, because in pile 2 we had about this feeling of like worthy and deservingness. And I feel like this has been kind of the ongoing pattern that I've in all of the reads, is about that worthiness and deserving, and maybe taking that opportunity, like to script, to journal, and just saying I am worthy and deserving, and just saying like what you're worthy and deserving of. And we can do this together, like I'm worthy and deserving of love, I'm worthy and deserving of unconditional love, I'm worthy and deserving of abundance, I'm worthy and deserving to be spoiled, to be wined and dined, I'm worthy and deserving for a partner to come into my life and just make me feel good and add to me. I'm worthy of and deserving of abundant things. Really telling yourself that, because I feel like this will really help to tap into this energy of being optimistic, building this energy. And I feel like, whether this might be, you might no longer be with this person may have been like, they might have been, I feel like there could have been a lot of back and forth with this person wanting to come to you. But I feel like there's also like a lot of fast-paced energy, like they've kind of may have be sending messages wanting to come to you, and there might have been some conversations about, right, where what are you saying, what are you doing, what where do you want to take this. And there may be kind of like serious conversations being had about, right, I really want to have this. And I feel like it's the messages what I'm getting is really to stay in this energy of being optimistic and being really tap into this energy that you are worthy and deserving of abundance, love. Look at the love, look at the energy of this in the Four of Wands card. The vibrancy of the yellows, the reds, it's that regal kind of colors, as well as like really fast, direct, abundant colors. And I feel like it's saying, tap into that energy of knowing that you deserve it and believe in it. Really believe that you deserve abundance in your life. Okay, so let's see what other messages. We're going to use the Good Karma deck and see, regarding the messages on the person on your mind, what other messages do the collective need to know regarding the person on their mind. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. So yes, with the Six of Cups, again, I feel like, how we have the Two of Wands, this person may want to they may want to reconcile. It may be a period of reconciliation, and it's also, I'm kind of getting whether you want this or not. And I feel like this person could also be reminiscing on what you had, and I feel like you might be also feeling that they might be also sending you telepathic messages of that could be just focusing on doing you, and you just from time to time you may notice that all of a sudden their name pops up in your mind. and you're just thinking, wow, like I haven't even been thinking about you, haven't been anything, and you just comes up. And or you may have been receiving messages already from this person that has been really kind of, just trying to. I'm getting. Is it still safe? Is it safe? Is it safe to, like, you're not gonna bite my head off? If I send a message or, block me or ghost me. I feel like this person is really wanting to just test the waters to see if you are interested in them, or vice versa. You might be wanting to see if because I'm kind of getting an energy that maybe you might have been closed off a bit, and it's really kind of just tapping into that energy of, like, if we close ourselves, then we are also stopping ourselves from gaining energy that can serve us, energy that adds to us. But I feel like with the Six of Cups being here, there's a lot of energy of reconciliation, remembering the good old days, maybe also focusing on wanting a love that where you can grow, and you can grow, and you can see the stages, the ages and stages of your love go through, as you go into the relationship. Now there can also be, not necessarily, but there can also maybe be an interracial relationship in this scenario. Okay. Let's see what's at the front of the desk. So yes, we've got Three of Swords. So there definitely may have been a breakup in this situation, and there may have been that this person is still kind of have like really strong feelings for you, but maybe still hurt regarding the situation. And I feel like this can also be maybe you as well may have felt like you've also felt this energy, but I feel like this could also be what may be giving both of you that feeling of wanting to talk to one another. I feel like I feel like even though there may have been a separation or a break, there may still be feelings of wanting to return to one another. Let's see what's at the back. Yeah, because we've got the Star, and the Star represents healing energy, wanting this situation to heal, okay, to learn from this, okay. Now we've got Six of Cups, we've got the Swords, so there could be some kind of like water, like I can see some like strong water energy, as well as like so that could be like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we've got a lot of fire energy, so like Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and a lot of air energy as well. Okay, so we've got the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Swords representing that Aquarius, Gemini and Libra, and we've also got the Star that represents the Aquarius energy, if my memory serves you well. Okay, so there's a lot of kind of water, fire and air, there's no real earth, and I feel maybe the earth, as I'm not seeing any earth, maybe it could be a good time to like do some kind of grounding meditation, or just even like sitting down and just, if you are nearby, or if you've got a garden or some grass, or if you haven't, just taking the time to just sit down and just like give yourself like a hug, holding yourself in this kind of motion, and just doing a grounding exercise, like a kind of grounding mindfulness exercise, and just telling yourself, like what we said earlier, I'm worthy and deserving of love. I'm worthy and deserving of, and just telling yourself what you're worthy and deserving of, and that can really help you to ground yourself. Okay, so, but yes, with the Star being here, I feel like this is definitely a situation that can, if the two parties are willing to work on it, and as we've got the two, look, we've got strong two energy here. Okay, and the Six of Cups, yeah, so the two represents, that duality, maybe soulmate energy, all that kind of things going on. But we've got the Six that represents balance, represents harmony, okay? And I feel like in this situation, it can be worked on if the two of you are willing to work on it, Okay, and there could have been differences, and there could have been some differences that kind of caused the situation um, to then be impacted on it, or to be impacted by the breakup or the separation. But there's definitely a strong reconciliation energy here, and it's whether the two of you are willing to overcome this. There may be someone may have tattoos in this as well, but I feel like it's whether the two of you can be willing to overcome this situation. So we're just gonna look now at, let's pull out some messages from, well, we're going to pull out a message from the Jamaican proverb. Let's see what message wants to come out from the Jamaican proverb regarding this scenario, regarding the person on your mind. You know, let's see what wants to come out. What's going to come out for the collective? What do they need to hear? What do they need to see? Okay. These two came out my hand. So we have self-praise is no recommendation. Yeah, so self-praise are no recommendation. Okay, self-praise are no recommendation. Okay, so that simply means self-praise is not a recommendation. So don't always be too quick to boast. Let others praise you. So this may have been a situation in this scenario. Okay, then we have cow no know the use of him tail till it cut off. So the cow never know the use of him tail till it cut off. So the cow did not know the use of its tail until it was cut off. So this was explaining this, like, it simply means don't take anything for granted. Appreciate what you have. Okay, appreciate what you have. Again, this is about that. Stay open-minded, stay optimistic. And I feel like maybe this could have been a situation that took place, or whether it was an interracial, again, because I'm getting that, you know, with the Six of Cups being here, whether there could have been also some interracial differences, you know, or whether it could be, again, in the relationship there was some kind of things that maybe you could have felt like you was being taken for granted, or vice versa, and that could have really created some patterns or unhealthy patterns in the in the relationship. Okay, and we've got Ho'oponopono. So Ho'oponopono, okay, it's kind of like a letting go exercise, but it's a Hawaiian prayer, and it's got 4 simple like words. It's just I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. And you just repeat that. And the idea, you can repeat it, you know, as many times as you want. And it was used originally for people who are unwell, and to kind of use this mantra, okay, and to repeat it as a prayer to the universe, to the divine, to bring in good energy, good gratitude energy. And I feel like this here, where we got the Six of Cups, is again that reconciliation energy, focusing on, you know, good old days and the person on your mind. I feel like maybe you can also maybe tune into wanting to focus on remembering the good things. And maybe you might have times where you're like, oh, I remember this, and I used to laugh, or I used to love how he would do this for me, I love that. And I feel like the person on your mind is also doing the same thing as well. Okay, because we've got a lot of one's energy. Now one's represents that fire, that passionate energy, and I feel like maybe they could also be reminiscing about the sexual encounters as well. I feel like there could be a lot of passion energy going on here, as well as the sword with the Knight of Swords, wanting to come to you fast. Okay, and look, we've got the 9. There's definitely love here. We've got the 9 of Cups. We've got the 9 of Coins, and I feel like that could be maybe you have been working on yourself, and that's been maybe part of your healing process, to work on it and to kind of detach yourself away from this person. Okay, so you're not you're not dwelling on the Three of Swords, even though the Three of Swords energy is still current in this situation, but you've been working on your bag. You mean I'm working on my bag, sis. I'm getting my bag. I'm getting my bag. Meaning you've been working on yourself. You've been working on your money. You've been working on your career, and you've been really taking that time. But look at the energy that's in the cards. There is love in this situation. There is love in this situation. Look, we've got here again. We've got the lovers. So and again, we've still got the energy of like this interracial couple. So I feel that it, you know, not necessarily for everybody, but I feel like there is a strong energy here that there could be like couples or relationships with people that may have been from a different walk of life, maybe a different ethnicity, okay. And it's also maybe combining how they can then bring their differences but bring their similarities together. But I feel like there is genuine love here. Again, it's about you trusting your intuition and using your discernment every time, you know, to really, you know, recognize that, you know, are you ready to love? Are you ready to be loved? Okay, are you ready to bring in and invite a love that will, you know, where you feel good, but it also, you know, good. We're all about that good. You know, we have to, when something's sweet us, when something's good, we have to say it twice, yeah. But also a love that adds to you. Are you ready for that love? Okay, are you ready to look at anything in your current life that you know, so where you can stay open-minded? And I feel like this again, stay open-minded, that could also be back to, you know, if there's someone who is different to you, and there might be like things you might, I'm getting like, this might not be for everyone, but I'm getting the scenario of maybe someone's cleaned chicken. They might have been wanting to clean chicken, and you're like, oh, that's not how we clean chicken, you know. And I don't know where that might resonate for somebody, but I feel like it could be just general differences. And I'm also getting not listening to the background noise of what people think, but really, what is it that you truly think? Okay, is this, you know, is it a love that's right for you? Is it a love that adds to you? You know, don't worry about the naysayers and what people have to say, because at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself. And I'm getting like the real blunt. Are they paying your rent? Are they, you know, are they buying you stuff? So why are you so, you know, why listening to those people who are so invested in what's going on in your life? And there's a saying, Jamaican saying, you know, a proverb, when you're so focused on other people's business, your business spoil. And that just simply means when you're so focused on other people's business and affairs, your business spoils, because you haven't got time to think about your business. So I feel like it's like, again, not being so focused on what other people are saying, but really tuning to what it is that you truly want and you truly desire. And I feel like this is where there's that strong energy of reconciliation, and also focusing on, you know, what you enjoy, what you love, and bringing harmony into that as well. Okay, so let's pull out we're going to pull out a few more tools, and we're going to have a look at all of these things. So we've got the spiritual guidance cupcake, we've got some letters, okay, we've got some key persons or key figures that the reading could relate to, and we have the love box. So we're gonna look deeply into these messages now. Okay, so let's start with key persons that could be related to this relationship or to this reading. So let's have a look and see who could be the person on the collective's mind. Who is the person on their mind? And what do they want to tell them? So just having a look, see what comes out. Okay. Right, so we've got a colleague. So we got, again, take quite resonates. We've got a colleague. We've got a neighbour. Okay, we have someone that could be a stepdad, a granddaughter, or you could be a stepdad, it could be a granddaughter, a dad, we have a son, okay? We have, oh, and these could be maybe people that are involved in this situation. And we have a wife. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so now let's have a look and see what letters come out. Okay, we'll put this one away so we've just got some more space. So let's see what comes out for the letters, who this person could be, as what they want to tell them. And it could be, maybe you could have somebody who really, like with a neighbor or colleague, someone that really likes you, and you kind of sense that and feel that, but again, maybe you feel like, oh, well, you know, I don't know if they're my type, I don't know if they think that I'm their type. I'm getting that kind of energy as well. Let's see what comes out for the letters. Okay. Well, I've got these two in my hand. Right, so we have Z, we have an M, we've got two M's, two M's, okay, that might be something, okay. We have a B, we have a K, we have a U, we have a D. So it could be name, I feel like it could be a name, it could be a something to do with a city or a town, a C, okay. All right, and we're gonna pull out some messages from the love box. Okay, so the person on their mind, for the collective who chose pile 3, what messages do they want to tell them? What messages do they want to tell them? Okay, so let's see what comes out. What messages do they want to tell them? Okay, so I want to come out, we'll take those two that's out the box. So we have quite a few. But I'm definitely getting a lot of reconciliation energy, okay? Right, so we seem to be growing apart because we have different ambitions, okay? So there could be something to do with work, it could be something to do with maybe one person wants to do this, another person wants to do that, okay? Right, so we have widowed, so there could be someone that is widowed. I want to be with you, I just need time to heal. Look at this, look at that, look at that. I just need time to heal. Look at that. So that could be the message again. And why the importance of staying optimistic, okay? The 4 of Wands. But I feel like being in this energy will then lead you to a love that's real, a love that will add to you, a love that could lead to marriage, you know, a love that could lead to you meeting your, you know, being in a loving and wonderful relationship with your soulmate, okay? Imbalance, there could, yes, there's currently like an imbalance going on. We've got, will you be my boyfriend? Look at that, will you be my boyfriend? And this could be vice versa, will you be my girlfriend? Okay? And it could be, again, having those feelings for this person. I tingle, because I said earlier, there's a lot of look, we've got the 2 of Wands and we've got the 4 of Wands. There's a lot of like fiery, passionate energy. So I feel like there could be a lot of like, you know, you turn this person on. There could be a lot of sexual energy going on with this person. And you may sense it as well. Okay? And we have it. Look at that. Why you're interracial? Look at that. Why look at that, interracial. Look at that. Look. Let's build together. Look at that. Situationship. So there could be a situationship as well. And, you know, maybe, you know, it's like it was kind of fiery, passionate. And now it's like whether you're just now coming to the point where I want something pure, I want something real. And you're taking that time to heal. And you're taking that time to work on yourself. Okay? friends with benefit. So there's been some kind of energy with friends with benefit, and I feel like that could have been with the Knight of Swords energy possibly, and the Two of Wands. Okay, what you're saying, what you're doing, you want to do this, okay. And maybe someone may have caught feelings, okay, or in this situation someone's catching feelings. Right, then we have codependency. So there's some there could be again some codependency energy, you know, with the Six of Cups as well. Possibly some kind of codependency could be there. You know, wanting to kind of, maybe you know something's not healthy, but you go back to this kind of reminiscing on like the good things. But then if you're constantly reminiscing on the good things, are we ignoring? You know, this is a question that we can pose and really ask ourselves, are we ignoring the red flags that was there? Because as much as we can look back at that time, where if think of the 6 in numerology, it represents balance, harmony, okay, that wanting that to harmonize things. But then if we're looking at a time where there was harmony, are we also ignoring, you know, the times where things wasn't always harmonious? You know, that's a question that we may need to ask ourselves as a collective as well, you know, to make sure that we are patterning up the thing. And when I say about patterning up the thing, is looking at any patterns that were unhealthy, so we're not repeating those patterns again. We're not repeating these patterns again, where then it then results to this feeling of being in the Three of Swords energy, feeling a sense of loss, feeling heartbreak, you know, whether it's been a breakdown in a relationship, or something that has given you like real a feeling of pain, a feeling of loss, you know. So we're not repeating unhealthy patterns, unhealthy relationships, or ignoring the importance of setting up and creating healthy boundaries for ourselves, as well as creating healthy relationships for ourselves that will grow and grow and grow abundantly. Okay, so it's important that, you know, we don't ignore the red flags that could be just really doing this. Boop, red flag is about is about really taking that time to go, you know, as much as, oh, I remember this was so good, it was so good, oh my gosh, I used to love the way how he loved on me, I used to love the way how he touches me, I used to love the way how he kisses me, I love the way how, you know, all these things. It's also remembering, oh, I used to remember how he used to talk to me. Oh, I used to remember that how he didn't always prioritize me. Oh, I used to remember how he didn't always be consistent. You know, it's about trusting your intuition and using your discernment every time, okay? And I'm also getting the message, don't make nobody take you for no idiot. Eh? Don't make nobody take you for no idiot, no yamhead, no coco. And that just simply means, okay, don't, you know, use your, if you use your discernment and trust your intuition, there is no opportunity for you to feel like you're being used, because you're taking that time to really work on yourself, becoming more self-aware, recognizing what you truly want, being more clear with what you truly want, and putting that out in your environment, in your space, in your atmosphere, you know, speaking it out so that the universe can hear what it is that you truly want. But also it stops you from, in Jamaica, they have, and it's widely eaten in the Caribbean as well as West Africa, you have what is, it's like large tuber kind of or you call starchy vegetables. So it's a yam, and you have also another one that called a coco, and it's like it's a smaller version of a yam, but they're very dense, okay, kind of starchy vegetable. So it's kind of like, again, not being a yam head, not being a coco, like you know, ignore, just wanting to focus on the lovey, the airy fairy things, but ignoring the red flags, ignoring things that, you know, or trying to glaze over it. That if you've noticed any behavior that has not been consistent, that matches that behavior of that whole harmonious that you really liked, that you really loved, or you really was warm to, is also recognizing, was there any patterns in this behavior that I didn't like? Was there any patterns in behavior in myself that I didn't like? And so that you can then be more open. You with me? You with me? All right, you hear that? So you're more open and bringing that love, you know. So whether that person in your mind, I feel like that could be also the energy that was going on, that there was things that you liked about that person and things that you didn't like about that person. But I feel like, as we had the star at the back, okay, this, you know, if the two, it can be worked on, you know, which is very positive, that it can be worked on if the two of you are willing to, because look, we've got the lovers there. If the two of you are willing to take that time to conversate, really communicate, really express how you feel, and be genuine about it, be authentic about it, be real about it, okay, so it can come to you. And here, look, I'm scared for you to get close to me, okay, I'm scared. The imbalance. This last but not least, we have, I haven't been feeling myself as I'm so invested in our relationship that I have lost myself in the process. You see, and this is what I was explaining about not getting so caught up in the glossy, the shiny bits, you know, but really recognizing, like, are the two of you compatible? Are the two of you have what it takes to make this work? You know, is someone willing to, or are you both willing to be the bigger person in this scenario and this situation? So it doesn't become like some kind of situationship or a back and forth or some kind of unhealthy codependency. We want to really build on that. And I feel like with the Nine of Coins, we've got the Nine of Coins here and the Ace of Cups, which are at the front of the deck behind the Three of Swords. I feel like this is where you are taking that time to work on this, and this energy is a wonderful energy because it's now you being single and free and loving on you. Yes, loving on you, taking that time to work on your bag, work on yourself. So the more you take that time to work on yourself, you are bringing that good energy. But I feel like the more you've been taking that time to work on yourself and patting up the things, patting up yourself, you know, build on yourself, work on yourself, grow on yourself, this is now bringing maybe, and why that person is coming to you, and maybe they have also taken that time when they've been apart from you to work on themselves, and so that they can give you an offer of something that is pure, something that's real, that is genuine. But again, be sure to make sure you're using your intuition, trusting your intuition, using your discernment every time, and, you know, not glossing over just the good old days, the good things, but also recognizing if there are any patterns of behavior that have been inconsistent, that you are working on it, and you are also not feeling no way to express how you truly feel, okay? So you can bring in that love that is pure and that is genuine and that's real. Woy, every time. So we're going to pull out a message from the Spiritual Guidance Cupcake. Let's see what the Spiritual Guidance Cupcake wants to tell us. Okay, what message do you have for the collective, for the person on their mind? What do you want to, what do they want to tell them? Or just any message that they can really hear right now, that can really resonate with the collective. Okay. Ooh, one came out. Love, take a break and catch up on your shows. Love, take a break and catch up on your shows. So I feel like it's telling you, know, take a break. Especially, you know, if you've had this period where you still felt like, you know, you're going through your healing, you're taking that time to heal from this situation. Take a break and just really catch up on your shows, catch up with friends, catch up with family. Okay, let me see if there's any other message that wants to come out. Any other message? Any other message? Okay, any other message? Okay, one came out. Let's see. Woy! Look at that. Embrace that BD energy. So that's that, embrace that big D energy, that good P energy. tap into your sexual energy. I said there was a lot of passionate energy in this. This is saying tap into that energy, tap into your fiery, your passionate energy, yeah, and that can really help you to overcome any challenges as well. Okay, although making sure you're always keeping yourself safe, and but I feel like this is really like, whether you like to dance, whether you like to create, whether you tap into that sacral, the sacral chakra, tap into that energy, and the solar plexus, I believe. Yeah, tap into that energy of your chakras to really help you. So, I'm manifesting this as well for Wagwan Charity, that to do some dance, some move with the rhythm, okay, to really let yourself feel free, vibrant, and to help to remove those blockages. Okay, so in like Caribbean culture, we have this thing about wine, and it's about moving rhythmically to music, and using moving your waist, your hips, in a circular or 8 motion. And if you get the chance just to put some music on and just think of like Shakira, okay, move your body like that, just move your body like that. It will really help you to just feel those positive vibrational energy, feeling good. Yes, bring that good big D energy into your life. Bring that good P energy into your life. You're bringing that energy using the solar plexus. Yes, bringing that sacral energy, all of that energy around your waist, your root energy, all of that, and it's gonna flow all around your body. Yes, we're gonna dance. We're gonna feel that good vibrational energy, making the body sway back and forth. Yes, tap into that energy, and it'll help to uplift, and any heaviness going on in your body. Okay, so you can help to feel more connected as well to your body. Yoy, hey, a lot of messages coming on here. So to the collective who chose Power Free, I hope the messages are resonating. Okay, what we like to do around here. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I saw it go. This simply means that's how it goes around here. I saw it go. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, we want to let this community grow and grow, this Love and Light family grow and grow every time. And it also lets YouTube know that there is a community out there of people of positive, loving, vibrational energy, so we can all come together, okay, as a community. Okay, so be sure to stay hydrated, look good, feel good, okay, stay blessed, and I'll see you on the next one. One love and Wagwan.